Yo guys, welcome to Football Manager 2018 and another episode of Real Life Tactics. In this episode we are looking at Diego Simeone's famous 4-4-2. Diego Simeone won a lot of titles with this tactic and it's really great tactic. I have tried to do a replication of this great tactic and maybe I really made something good. Okay guys, now let's check the tactic. As we know, Diego Simeone is someone who likes to play well-organized football and hard-working football. And in the same time, it's a defensive or counter-attacking football. This is why I choose counter mentality with the flexible team shape. We don't want to give players too much creative freedom. This is why I choose flexible team shape. Every player knows every player knows his duties, and this is why this tactic works really good. Okay, now let's check from the goalkeeper. We have a normal goalkeeper on defend duty, take long kicks and distribute to specific teammate. He is passing most of time to deep lying forward. That's most of time Torres. Then we have two central defenders on defend duty. We have two fullbacks on a support duty. We are going to say what are they going to do later. Then we have two central midfielders. In most of situations, those central midfielders should make a cover for defense. They should not run up into opponent's box. But this tactic works better with one central midfielder on attacking duty. Then we have like three guys into box with two strikers. We have one of the midfielders who is running up and helping those strikers. The other guy is more defensive. It's deep lying for playmaker. That's a Gabi in most of situations, and he's staying down there. He's getting those passings from central defenders, and he's creating attacks. Then we have two side players. Those players are very important. On the left side we have Coquet. He is wide playmaker. He is sitting narrow and he's leaving space for a full back, for Philip Luis. This is how Diego Simeone likes to create those attacks. He's using wide areas for most of the attacks. This is why both of side players, on the left side wide playmaker, on the right side wide midfielders, they're sitting narrow and they're leaving space for full backs. And most of time full backs are going up, and then they have options to cross, to pass into a box. All of those wide players are pushing up. Then we have two strikers. One of them is a little bit more defensive. One of them is on support duty. That's a Torres. He's running down to receive the pass. And the other guy is a Griezmann, who has more creative freedom. He's running up, moving to channels, yes, and he's the top goal scorer. Actually, this tactic works really, really good. Now let's check the team instructions, guys. As I said before, it's a counter-attacking. Maybe you can choose even defensive, but with counter it works a little bit better. Flexible team shape, tempo, higher and much higher. Why? We are playing on counter-attacks. We want to get our opponents on counters. Then, as I said, he likes narrow, and this is why his team is very compact. Maybe a little bit balanced. It's not bad. Defensive line, we can play high line, and especially Diego Simeone doesn't play high line. It's a normal defensive line or even a bit slightly deeper. Using offset traps, closing down more. We want to close down our opponents. Diego Simeone likes to close down opponent's player, but only on his side of the pitch. He doesn't want his players to chase the opponent's players on the whole pitch. We are making pressure when they have the ball on our side, and especially in the wide areas. Then we have prevention goalkeeper distribution, because we have two strikers. We want to make a pressure there, get stuck in. It's aggressive tactic, and we want to be really aggressive. Sometimes you're going to have red cards because of this instruction. Passing to space, yes, we are playing counters. Passing is mixed or even more direct. In some games you can choose even more direct passing. Run a defense, Counter-attacking style? Yes. Run on defense. We want our strikers and our wide players to dribble more. Okay, guys, this was a tactic. Now let's check the results which are made with this tactic. Okay, results were pretty nice. I mean, as you see, guys, we had some problems in Champions League. We are third in our group. Why? Because we lost game against Napoli, Monaco 2 times, and we won once against Napoli. We had some really bad games in Champions League, but in Spanish First Division we are doing really great. As you see, we had a run of 12 games without a lose. That was really nice. We lost only one game in Spanish La Liga, and that was against Espanyol. Now you're going to see we are first place at the moment. After 16 games, we had 11 wins, 4 draws, and 1 lose. That was against Espanyol. We didn't lose against Barcelona. 37 points. Really nice. But the problem was in Champions League, as I said, we were only third place in the group stage, and we are going to Euro Cup right now. Okay, guys, this was I have tried to replicate his tactic. Maybe this is not 100. For sure, this is not 100% his tactic, because as I said before, it's really hard to do a replication of some real-life tactic into a FM tactic, and in the same time to have some really good results. But with this tactic, you're going to have fun because you're going to try to play something like real Diego Simeone. I hope that you really like this video, and if you like it, guys, please subscribe and leave comments below on my YouTube channel. See you in some new episodes and see you with some new tactics. Bye bye, guys.